Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for Thursday, May 18th if you're watching in real time, but it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. It's also a timeless reading. I like to do a different tarot deck every day, and sometimes I have to repeat, and sometimes I have to throw in an oracle. I actually just kind of wanted to throw in this oracle. It's one of my favorite fairy oracles. I actually got this one at a fair. I got this one at the Renaissance Festival. So it's very cute. And, I forgot it was a hardcover book. Very nice deck. Okay, I'm going to give it a good shuffle and then pick 3 cards randomly from the middle. And then we'll just see what kind of energies you get for the day. It could represent a future event. It could be a reflection on the past as well, but generally speaking, it has to do with this specific day. And sometimes I get very mundane messages, kind of like, you may witness something, I mean, it's like not every day is going to be an amazing change of events, but sometimes really momentous things do happen. Okay, let's take from the middle. Ooh, we've got overindulgence. Well, this came out, and I think maybe the devil has to do something with it. We've had the devil twice this week, and so maybe that's all it is, So just be, and an overindulgence can also represent spending too much as well. So we have painting puppies. Sounds like my day. And summer dragon. Okay, I feel a bit of a visualization message here. So, like, for some of you who may want to have the summer figure or whatever, you can't do it by overindulging. Painting your poppies, imagining how you would like everything to turn out this summer is a good focus. That's, of course, if you're in the northern hemisphere, it's about to be summer. In the southern hemisphere, it's about to be, winter pretty soon. So wherever you are in the world, though, but also whenever you stumble upon it, let's zoom in and get more messages. So what do you do instead of overindulge? You ground. So that's the key word for this one. It's grounding. You know what? Sometimes we put things off, and then finally we just say, okay, that's enough. I'm done putting stuff off, and it's time to focus, time to rein in certain areas that have kind of gotten loose, or that you maybe haven't been checking as good as you have been meaning to. So just sometimes it's just a matter of grounding. Maybe, you know what, you're fine, you're doing fine, your body's fine, everything is fine, but there could be some gifts in just grounding itself. What I mean by grounding is like physically earthing, like going outside, putting your feet on the ground and getting those special energies from the earth itself, or you can do that at a beach or a park or something like that, where you just really, really get in touch. I think sometimes overindulgence could represent too, like being in a certain cycle or in a rut, or in a kind of bad habit, and it's time to pay attention to it and kind of do something a little bit different. You can say this to yourself if you like, if you want a little bit of extra oomph. So you can chant, the chant is, I am whole, I am spirit, I rejoice in my life and the beauty it holds. I am grounded above and below. My connection is complete. I am, so be it. And I recommend watching There's different I am videos out there, but it's really good to think about, well, how do you define yourself? I am beautiful, or get really a long sentence. I am a multimillionaire. I am a world-renowned whatever, something that you really want to visualize for yourself. You can do that while grounding, like while being outside and putting your feet in the ground and just really visualize. The overindulgence can be a lot of different things. It could be like maybe you were in a really good habit of meditating every day, and then you just let it peter out and you just now have to refocus again. It's all about refocusing on the good things in your life, on the good habits, on the things that make you feel good, and maybe letting go some of the bad habits, like maybe you're on your phone too much, or maybe those little things. This is a beautiful time of year, at least in the Northern Hemisphere. I think any place in the world, you can find beautiful energy and beautiful weather and beautiful inside and outside. But I recommend maybe changing certain habits, like less viewing electronics and then going outside more, something like that. Could be just a small little change that could be good. If maybe it's a work related thing, something that you're doing at work, a habit that you've got into, and that you're like, when I do this, then this happens, and it's like a ripple effect. So maybe you have to realize that sometimes certain habits turn into bad habits, or certain environments open the way to bad habits or things that you didn't intend to do. So keep those things in mind. And paint your poppies. I like painting poppies. Makes me think of exactly what it sounds like, actually painting and creativity, but it could also be visualization, making a vision board, drawing, imagining, doing something you totally love doing too. Like if you're just in a habit all day long of doing chores and things that make you unhappy, or your chores don't have to make you unhappy, but just if you're doing things that are making you unhappy, then maybe throw in some things that you like to do, and do more of those things. Add some hobbies, spend more time in the places that you like, and do more things that you like to do, things that light you up and make you happy. And there's definitely an area in your life where you shine. So if you're going through like a little crisis, or not a crisis, but you're just like, what do I do with my life? What am I doing now? What should be my goals? What should be my focus right now? Then maybe make a list, or observe yourself and the things that make you feel happy, that make you shine, that give you joy and pleasure. Those are the things that are key to your success, the key to making your dreams come true and fulfilling your goals. And remember, if it's like eating too much, that's not exactly the same thing. Just because remember, like in eating a deliciously balanced plate of fruits and vegetables and good things for you in small proportions is way different, and you feel nourished and you feel good and satisfied after that. Different than eating things that are not so good for you, because even if you have a temporary pleasure, that you also have an after effect. So remember to consider the after effects of things that you're doing. So just because you like to do it, also observe the after effect of doing the things you like to do. If the doing of it and the after effect gives you a sense of accomplishment, gives you a sense of upliftment, of joy, of excitement, then keep doing those things. So, and don't let other people poo-poo your dreams and put you down or say you can't do it. And don't be your own worst enemy and say you can't do it. So here's another wonderful chant that's from the book. It says, I feel the creative force moving through my body. I feel the yen for something more. My gifts emerge from within my being. I employ them to the best of my ability for the light and joy of all. So be it. And paint a poppy today. So then we have the summer dragon coming through. I like the summer drag. It makes me feel like the sun. It's like bright and cheerful and everything shining on you. I feel like you can't really go wrong on this particular day that you watch it. But even within your bad habits, you have a sense of enlightenment and knowing what needs to be done, and that's like shining a light on it, which is a good thing. It's clarity, right? And I feel like those of you who have been kind of having a duller spring than you had imagined. Some people having a glorious spring for sure. And I think there's a lot of creativity and abundance for people during the spring months. But then other people are kind of like more the late bloomer types, or not necessarily, in as far as the energy goes, especially astrology and the energy that's coursing through the universe right now. Some people are picking up on that spring energy and really making incredible waves with it, and others may not be able to really move with it until the summer. But I feel like so many people out there, this summer is going to be an amazing, incredible summer. This guy is like really carefree. He's loving the flowers and the sweetness of life. So I feel like that's how your summer is going to be. It's very sweet. Like maybe right now is just kind of like getting everything focused and making a vision and a plan, and your summer is just going to be amazing and blooming. So your chant for summer is, "Oh, spirit of summer, I accept that life is blooming just for me. Opportunities fill my existence with hope and direction. I am empowered by your golden light. I now enjoy just being, so be it." And there you go. Ultimately, just enjoy being you. It's not about the things you have or the things that you do. It's maybe finding moments and really enjoying the presence and the being of you. And I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.